Hello everyone, welcome back to a new episode of Resident Evil 4 Remake. Last time we left off, we were hanging out here in the castle. And yeah, we did a bunch of stuff last time. Got into a boss fight, got my ass kicked, had some grilled big cheese. It was pretty nice. For those unfamiliar with the joke, I think it's because of the original Resident Evil 4. Mendez is referred to as the Big Cheese. The achievement for it is even called Grilled Big Cheese.
You have the stench of battle on you, mate.
Oh no, that's just because I haven't showered in like a few days at this point, I think. Actually, how long do the events of this game take place? I mean, it started off in day and now it's night, so it might be like one day even though it really doesn't feel like it. Because the thing that always shocked me about that particular kind of thing was Luigi's Mansion takes place in one night. Which I always thought was wild. Of course, that game's quite short. So, Leon's doing all this in one day, I believe.
A most warm welcome to my castle. Such a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance, Mr. Kennedy.
Who the hell are you?
Me? Oh, please, call me Ramon. And allow me to get straight to the point. I would like you to hand the girl there over to me. Now.
Yeah, fat chance, Ramon. The girl's just fine. With me.
Mr. Kennedy, Mr. Kennedy. How novel. Nonetheless, you see, the girl must be ours. With the girl as the very source, your United States, and then the entire world shall overflow with his grace. For that is the iron will of my master, the most holy, Lord Sadler. So then, you will comply, yes?
Never.
You heard the lady.
How unfortunate. Do make sure our guest feels at home, now that he has chosen death.
Leon?
Just stay close.
God. Salazar's new look is much better than the original, where he just looked like a shit kid. There was haha funniness to the shit kid version, but this version looks like way more how I would expect. Also, I forgot what they're called, but the two giant people standing beside him look insane. It's so cool looking. Also, shield enemies. If I remember correctly with these enemies, you can, yeah, you can snipe like the top of their shield, and it will actually, oh god, this one has armor. Oh, hi. I didn't realize you had armor.
I'm okay.
Oh, the suplex! Oh, we finally did it! The suplex! We finally got to see it. Ow, pain. Pain. We finally, I was so hyped about the suplex, I'm sorry. I was very, very hyped about the suplex, but this is why I wanted to save rifle ammo, because these dorks can be very easily murdered. Wait, did you just kill your own friend? I think you did, you idiot.
Next.
Okay, well that's interesting. If I can get over here... Oh, I didn't reach you in time. There we go, you're down. Okay, so... I'm not gonna waste a rifle shot on you now, obviously. But, yeah. These dorks can be easily taken out that way. Also, like this. Yeah. So you can just shoot the top part, but the easiest I remember was, just pulling the rifle out and just popping their head.
Yeah.
Basically where their head is, like right behind the shield. And it seems like it's just a free kill most of the time, so it's quite a handy way to take those dorks out. There's also another enemy later that we want to make sure we have rifle rounds for, but it's not required, I don't think. But, yeah. I remember more about this part of the game than I do It's basically the village and this I remember a lot about. Everything else I'm a little bit fuzzier on, especially the latter halves of the game. Because pretty much every Resident Evil game you always go to like an umbrella laboratory of some sort. And I'm pretty sure this game is no exception. And we will be going there at some point. So I'm very, very unfamiliar with that area. Basically. This is also the location that the Hookman demo that I mentioned earlier in the game would have taken place in. And it was actually really cool because the Plaga made you like have sanity effects, kind of like Eternal Darkness did. And like it showed like Leon dodging these things because they would have like little halberds and do Scooby-Doo shit, like the halberd coming down on you. The Hookman demo was always a really, really cool idea. I wish we could have seen a little bit more out of it. But yeah. That would have been neat. It would have been a very weird direction for Resident Evil to go into. I think, although I believe that the Hookman demo would have been really, really cool to see come to fruition, I still think Resident Evil, like this version of Resident Evil 4, would probably have been more popular.
Get around to the other side.
Because Resident Evil 4 is consistently seen as, like, one of the best games. Definitely on the GameCube, one of the best shooters, revolutionized very, very many things. I remember when the remake was announced, people were kind of suspicious of the remake, because they're like, Resident Evil 4 is already perfect, you don't need to remake it, but I think they've done a pretty damn good job. So, gotta give credit where credit's due. I think this remake's pretty damn good. I haven't heard much of Ada talk. I know people have problems with Ada's voice. Okay, so we fall in there from up above. But, I didn't really notice too many problems with Ada's voice. Then again, I don't really remember Ada's voice from the previous version of the game either, so... What the hell was that noise? Calm down. What rent do you pay to be slamming shit in Salazar's castle, huh? So, can we go in here? Nope. Sure can't. Come, Mousley. Look for another way around. Let's do just that, why don't we? This is probably a location I want my shotgun. I have to imagine. Oh god, the innate fear of crawling through a wall like that. And something being on the other side to potentially murder you. It's always spooky. An elegant perfume bottle. Imagine there's nothing I can... Yep, it's just for selling only. I do love my Red 9 though. I love it a whole lot. So, let's see what we're gonna get into in here. I'm sure everything will be wonderful and great. Hello. Can I reach you from... Just like jump, Leon. Come on, you're gonna make me waste a bullet on this shit? Fine. Be that way. Hand grenade. I did organize my inventory a little bit before I actually hit the record button because, boy did it need it. But, I didn't take anything out or put anything away or anything like that. So it's the same inventory I had last time, it's just a little bit more organized. There was just garbage thrown around everywhere.
Continue on this way.
Oh yeah, that looks like a great idea. Yeah, let's continue down here. To this shit. Oh, that looks wonderful. No? What the hell? What's that noise? Something in there. Oh god, I think I know what this is. And I'm not enthused about it either. Oh, not enthused at all. Okay, there's a crazy key there. What is this? Caretaker's note. I was awoken in the middle of the night once again. It's those awful noises coming from this basement. The sounds of nails clawing at the stone walls and the writhing moan of curses. That man harbors enough hate to ruin this world. He once served the lord of the castle as the torturer, like his father and grandfather before him. It's one of the more unsightly legacies left by the Salazar family. Even among his family, he was special. He enjoyed his work wholeheartedly and had a talent for it. He was gifted at tormenting others. His ability soon attracted the master's interest, and when he took him to the dungeon... No, I can't write anymore, I won't. Don't want to recall what happened down there. My mind can't take it, it will break me. I was ordered to attend to him, to feed him, dispose of the filth, all while listening to that wretched voice every night. Can't take it anymore, I've had enough. I will not tolerate one more night in this castle. I shall leave tomorrow. Go far away where that voice cannot reach my ears. Okay, so the old torturer, you know, the very classic torturer. There's like a torturer character that's in Haunting Ground, which could have been the inspiration for this particular character. And it also reminds me of, like, you know, the torturer in, like, Berserk and all of that kind of stuff.
Poor bastard. That's no way to go.
But yeah, the classic torturer. About you? None shall escape. Alright, well, let's go see what we're dealing with here, why don't we? They wouldn't give me another boss fight so quickly, would they? There's no way they'd do such a thing, right? No way. Who would do such a thing? Certainly not this developer. Oh, an Iron Maiden.
What was that? Do they keep animals down here or something?
No. Okay, they have catch poles too. Oof, catch poles. Don't like those. Shotgun ammo. Is that a hint? Is that a hint? That might be a hint. I'm a little bit worried. A little bit worried. I could run back and grab my shotgun really quickly. It's not like it's too far away. I don't know. Let's press forward a little bit more. Maybe I don't have to fight whatever this is yet. Oh god. Well, it certainly sounds like it's below us, and this floor is about to give out beneath me as soon as I walk on it, huh? Yeah, I mean, whatever, let's go with what we got, I guess. Is this floor gonna fall? No? The light is lost. Okay, I really expected the floor to fall. Okay, but no, we just get back over there now. Yep, nope, never mind. I knew it! When I saw Ashley just standing there, like she specifically didn't walk forward, I was like, oh, fuck. It is blind. This is important to note. Okay. This is an important thing to note. It is blind. It's like a berserker from Gears of War. So, we'll be fine. Oh god, of course there's things to... Yep. Yep. It's on its way. Oh god. Okay, I wanted to try and stab it, but no. Uh-huh. Okay, just continue luring it. Like so. Okay! It actually heard me. Okay, you're getting, like, better at following me, probably because I'm sprinting around. Okay, let's crouch walk now, how about that? Do you hear? You don't hear me, I don't think. times like this, I really wish Leon had the ability of, like, Joel in The Last of Us, and I could just, like, throw bottles. Wow, that was it, really. Okay, that was pretty flawless. Did I even get hit? I don't think I did. Later dork? Ooh, a red barrel. Later dork? Okay, that was flawless. Wow, alright, cool. Very happy with that. Now the problem is, do we want to see if we can save up 3 red barrels to put into the Chalice of Atonement here? Or do I just want to go ahead and throw them in the Splendid Bangle? These are the questions. I'll hold off for a bit. Maybe we'll find a red barrel in here by the time I get to the next shop. There's no point in throwing them in right now, but yeah, that was incredibly easy. Handled that with the red 9 and everything. Yay, I actually did okay on, like... I was about to say a boss fight, but I don't really think that was a boss fight per se. I think that comes up as a regular enemy from now on. Actually, I don't know. I can't quite remember. I can't quite remember if those come up some more, but regardless, it's taken care of now. So goodbye, old torturer. I like your Vega claws, but fortunately you had to go down. All right. Well, that was nice. I did get all the stuff in there, right? No, there was some more handgun ammo. Also says there's some treasure, but I think that's on the floor above. Yep. On the floor above. But there was some more handgun ammo in this corner. Okay, so yeah, as long as you understood that boss was, you know, blind, makes it a lot easier. It's always much more terrifying when those kind of bosses have a one-hit kill attack. Because I believe the Berserker in Gears had a one-hit kill attack. Basically every single time you ran into it. Whether it was the regular one or the lambent one. And that was always terrifying, because you knew if you got touched, you were dead. So... Goodbye.
Oh, it's you. What happened down there?
Nothing. You were right about the animals, though.
Oh, are you... are you making a joke, or are you just trying to calm Ashley down by saying, oh yeah, it was an animal, not like a super messed up person? Okay, so we did that, which leads me over there, but... I am running out of red 9 ammo, and I do have a fair bit of shotgun ammo. I'm kind of like, maybe I should go grab my shotgun.
Come on!
Got it!
Possibly.
Hey, wait, Leon!
Well, hurry up, come on.
Why not treat yourself, mate?
So what do I want to do? I really do just love my red 9. The red 9 is fantastic. Maybe we put the rifle away for now, and we instead use the shotgun. That might be a call to make. I could also use... I was gonna say I can make some handgun ammo, but no, I can't. We also have a fair bit of TMP ammo. Let's put the let's put the rifle away. This is a pretty close quarters area, so I feel like I need to use it less. I do have a lot of rifle ammo, but you know, the bolt thrower I'm gonna try to keep around long enough just to use all of these attachable mines if possible. But let's just move the bolt thrower up here, and we can store the scope as well, which means we can get the riot gun out. Alrighty, that looks good to me. That looks good to me, so... I'm more comfortable with my shotgun in an area this close quarters, I think. Of course, I'm pretty sure there's one area in the castle that I'm gonna want the rifle, if I'm remembering correctly. So we will need to keep that in mind. I should probably save, actually, and then I'll meet you back over there. Alright, we're here, and I have my key. Which, I guess I'm gonna be able to spend this, or sell this soon, like now. It's worth 1,200 pesetas, it's something, you know. I'll take it. Uh-oh.
You okay?
I'm fine. Well, for now.
Alright, Ashley, I'm trusting you. Alright, let's go. God, I hope I get more suplexes. I love that the suplex is a thing. Where are you at, you little Salazar shithead? Making me waste a bullet on you. And here you, I, however, don't see you. There you are. Yeah, I still love that it's old. Salazar, can I... Damn you, just throw the knife at it, Leon. Oh wait, what am I doing? I think that works. Yeah! Who needs to waste a shot? I'm like, wait, I don't need to waste a bullet on this. I could just pick the bolt back up. Ooh, a spinel. It's not often we just pick those lying on the ground. I would feel much more safe with my shotgun in my hands right now. See, if Leon could just throw those bottles, God, that would have made that whole encounter much more simple. You just throw a bottle, the thing gets attracted to it, you're fine. Being able to throw bricks and bottles and other random garbage on the ground is like, I don't know, Joel's superpower. That's what at least got me through that entire game. You can avoid so many encounters just by doing it.
Wow. Look at all of this.
This is a lot of art. Certainly is. We even got a bust. Various other things. Yeah, this particular kind of area always reminds me of, like, the Spencer Mansion. I always like the very, like, small areas in the Resident Evil games. Like the RPD, the Spencer Mansion, stuff like that. I like having, like, a small space we slowly expand over time and stuff like that. Always my favorite parts of the games. Domitresque's castle was, like, my favorite place in, what's it called? Resident Evil Village. I just like that kind of thing. The Spencer Mansion, I think, is still the best version of it. For sure. So, what is going on here? Bong! Who is it? Okay, so we need... Okay, yeah, speaking of Spencer Mansion, we have some dumb shit to do. Get the snake emblem to open the door.
Those gongs by shooting them.
Oh. Oh, Ashley. Oh, I thought we put something in here. You're way smarter than me. Oh, you're way smarter than me, Ashley. Oh, here I am being a dummy. Okay, so... Is that the... I need bird. Bird. So, bird... You... And then snake... There you go. Okay, well thank you, Ashley. Thank you for that. I was thinking I needed to put something in it, like what is here, but no. I was like, oh, we gotta look for the snake emblem and shit, but no. And what is the deal with this? We have a rusted sword. I'm guessing we move over there or something like that. Are you sure we don't want to take this goblet and sell it? I feel like that thing would be worth some money. This chalice. Alright, what do we got over here? Keep expecting these Scooby-Doo suits of armor to do something to me. Bloodied sword. So, I needed that to solve this puzzle.
Well, it's just a replica. Only a couple of uses for it.
Get Leon like, oh yeah, it's just a replica. Nice shield. Ooh, a nice halberd too? Look at that. Look at the cool halberd. I can't help but notice we do actually have the ability to just ring these this way. I was wondering for a second if, like, you put the combination in backwards, you would get some sort of reward.
Doesn't it look like it's telling some kind of story?
Okay, Ashley, yes, I realize this puzzle. Thank you for helping me on the first one, but yes, I realize what is going on here. Don't worry. So, we have this, and we have this stuff. So, and that's an iron sword. So we probably got to put them in the right spot. So this is where the bloodied sword goes. Right? This is probably where the rusted sword goes. Because you're dead. This is probably... Perb. It has been dulled for display and cannot be used as a weapon. So that's here, when you're in the gold armor. And this is when you're actually a knight? Yes. There we go. Very simple.
Guess you were right.
Thank you, thank you. But yeah, you got a little bit ahead of yourself with that one, actually. I understand. I was examining the environment, thank you. I didn't actually need the help that time. I appreciate the thought, though. If you were a real person, I would really appreciate it. But you're a game designer telling me to hurry up. Oh hey, your game designer being like, "Hurry up, player, you're stuck," and I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm just examining the environment, looking at things, appreciating this crafted experience you've made for me." All right, what do we got? Red barrel, please, or a gold bangle. Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking we're starting to hit that point in the game where I am just gonna have to start putting some garbage into these things. I have 8 rubies, for fuck's sake. Like, come on. I can't hold off on filling these things in forever, you know? Like, maybe I put Alexandrite in this, or I put Alexandrite in this and put the 2 red barrels in the bangle. I don't know. I can't hold off for the best gems forever, you know? Okay, we got more of these stupid gongs.
This is the same room as before, isn't it? Guess we just circled around.
Yep. Head for the courtyard. I can also vault over that. I notice more gongs. I do notice more gongs. What's over here? Okay, that's... we can knock down this ladder. Look at that good-ass Dark Souls shortcut. Not really a Dark Souls shortcut, but every single time I think of just knocking a ladder down, I think of that.
Don't even think about trying this yourself.
As if. Alright, let's go. Do I want to go ahead and drop... Ooh, wait, what is this? What do I want to ring? I don't actually know what I want to do yet, so that's gonna have to wait for a moment. I just want to grab this. A golden hourglass. God, I could get so much money right now. For items. So much money for activities.
Oh, nothing but the finest wares.
Uh-huh.
Well then, what can I do?
Alright, so this is for selling only. For selling...
Ruby's all rubbish, it makes no difference.
Selling.
That's our choice to make.
The Viper can go bye-bye. God, my red 9's worth a lot. Okay, so look at that. We have a frankly absurd amount of money.
I'll buy it at a high price.
Unfortunately, the thing I really want costs 30 spinels. It does not cost what I currently have access to.
My back is killing me. Years haven't been kind to us, I suppose.
Let's go ahead and repair the
Good luck
knife.
to you, stranger.
Could increase the rate of fire on my red 9, or we could start buffing some of these things. Red 9, you've been kind to me.
This kind of work is about finesse, stranger.
God, I love my red 9.
Goes a long way.
Let's upgrade the power of
Try
that.
that on for size.
Reload more rounds.
There you are.
Reload even more rounds. There we go. So there's all of my money.
Select 'em.
Leon, are you kidding me?
What?
Jumping across chandeliers, seriously, who does that?
Me?
What are you, my mother?
Yeah, I'll have you know, I survived the Raccoon City apocalypse, okay? And it was my first day, too. That's gotta be the worst. Leon's first damn day on the job, and what happens? Oh, zombie apocalypse. Fucking great. Fantastic. That's a square lockbox, and that's a locked drawer. I don't have either of those things at the moment. Let's go see what exactly this combination wants from me. Yeah, it's your first day on the job, and all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, great, zombie apocalypse, wow, crazy pharmaceutical company doing some messed up stuff. What a first day on the job. Or Leon. And then you basically get kidnapped by Umbrella and forced to do all this shit. So the first one I need to hit is... What the hell is that? A mer creature? It looks like a mirror creature. And Ashley's sitting over there, it looks like. What was that logo again? I don't remember what that one was. Give me a moment. Okay, what was that? That's the bird. That's what I thought. Okay, so if that's bird, I don't need bird. I need mirror creature. So this one. So we pull you. And then I go over to the other side and pull you. Unless this is like a timed thing and I need to have Ashley stay over here and pull that one. Unless that's the case. No, it doesn't seem like it's the case. Okay, I mean, that seems like it would have been cool if we had to pull it at the same time, but... I'm not leaving you, it's okay. We're in this together. So what are these other ones for, then? I find myself wondering. Why are the other ones even there? Is there another potential, thing I could do in this room? I can't help but wonder, you know? Like, maybe there's a secret if I did a different version of the combination. But I see nothing else hanging out here, really. So, I'm guessing not, because this lockbox, this just required something I put in it, right? It wasn't, like, gonna open from a combination or anything, yeah? Nope, just requires a little square thingy. Okay, well, I guess that's it for here then. I don't see another version of a combination I could do, really. So let's just get up and, back over there, I suppose. Looks like this recording is at about 34 minutes at the moment, so... we can probably go for just a little bit longer here. I'm sorry. I got places to be. Alright, so... open up? Okay. Yeah, you're getting a workout. I hope you were on track and field in college. And high school.
Salutations, Mr. Kennedy.
Are you ready to hand over the girl?
Not this guy again.
I'm taking the liberty of preparing some entertainment for you. Without further ado, the gallant knight protects the princess fair.
Okay, I was waiting for enemies to pour out of those doors, but that doesn't seem like where we were going. I was getting ready to put some mines down on those stairs super hard. But, no. So you don't call me on my little codex anymore, and we don't have, like, the Metal Gear Solid codex conversations. You just use your little loudspeaker thing to communicate with me. Interesting. Okay, well, we open that. So now we have a fast way back to the merchant, should I feel the need. Doesn't look like I'm missing anything anywhere else, so yeah, I just need a small key and some sort of square thing I put in that box over there. And Leon doesn't feel like opening these cabinets, I guess. He just senses with his innate protagonist energy that there's no treasure or anything in there, so let's just go. Cool. What do we got here? Parasites and their Ecology Volume 2. Where's Volume 1? Have I read Volume 1? There are some parasites that have the ability to control their hosts. Yes, there are. This is basic knowledge among most biologists, but not much is known about as to how the parasites do it. Following is a list of several such parasites. Dicrocolium. One of the larvae of this parasite migrate to the ant's esophagus. They alter the behavior of the ant. When the temperature drops in the evening during peak grazing hours, the infected ant climbs to the top of the plant and clamps onto a leaf using its mandible with the intention of being eaten. Galactosomum. The larvae of this parasite make their home inside the brain of a fish, such as the yellowtail and the parrot bass. Once infected, the fish makes its way up to the water surface, where it will swim until eaten by seabirds. Leucochloridium. I imagine it wants to get eaten by seabirds because then the birds can spread the parasite around even more. Yeah. This parasite's sporocysts develop in the snail's eye stalks, where they pulsate like worms. They alter the snail's behavior and force it to move to the top of a plant to make it more visible to birds. Once eaten by a bird, the parasite will complete its metamorphosis into an adult. Yeah, so they want to get on to bigger and better things, so they move to flying critters and stuff like that. So there is a save point right here. Can I go through here? It seems no.
It's locked.
So it seems like there's where we're going, for now. So that's probably going to lead to the surprise that has been hinted at us by Salazar. Do I want to do that right now? Don't know if I do. I do not know if I do. This is the question. Do I want to bother with that at the moment? Let's see. I probably shouldn't. We should probably save. I think I might know what room that is, so I'll save that for future me. How about we do that? So yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and end this episode off here. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for some more.